Hello everyone. This video is about an important update about the college exams and about the VTO exams of Karnataka. So let's get into the video. So before we get into the video, if you are new to this channel and for more such updates, please subscribe to the channel. And if you found the contents useful, like the video. So let's get into the video. So there is a press release which has been issued by VTO today, which states digital interactions reached maximum students. So the press release says that while countries are at different points in their COVID-19 infection rates worldwide, there are currently 1.5 billion students in 186 countries affected by the closure of on-board teaching learning activities due to the pandemic. Few students have been repeatedly representing in the print, electronic, and social media that the online teaching has not served the purpose because of various reasons such as no connectivity or device, etc. However, statistics related to online teaching as reviewed by VTU with its affiliated and autonomous engineering institutes tells a different story that in Karnataka, engineering students have participated wholeheartedly in these online learning sessions. Reports reflect that more than 70% students attended the online classes and around 95% students have successfully attended the CIE, Continuous Internal Evaluation, that is internal examinations, and submitted the assignments as well through online. This has been confirmed by many principals across state, including from rural places. So for completion of syllabus, it's mentioned here that prior to lockdown, about 25 to 30% portion was completed, and during lockdown, approximately 40 to 45% portion has been completed online. Hence, effectively, overall 70 to 75% syllabus has been completed by end of May month. Still, online classes are in progress up to June 15, 2020. VTU has also conducted a survey through the principals of the institutes to see the digital preparedness of the students. The digital preparedness includes how many students possess the desktop, laptop, smartphone, etc. And here it states that about 80 to 85% of the students are digitally prepared. Okay. And university is aware about the problems faced by the students in terms of poor network, technical snacks, poor bandwidth, etc. And hence the institutes have hosted their own YouTube channels which have been uploaded with course lectures. Also, VTU e-learning unit has its own YouTube channel with 10,200 lecture sessions on 322 courses from expert teachers on various courses for VTU students. So as per the details available during lockdown, more than 3 lakh views have been reported. Also, teachers have tried their level best to connect with students in different modes of digital platforms like WhatsApp, Google Meet, WebEx, Zoom for interactions, uploading lecture notes, study material, and also telephonic conversations have been conducted. In the perspective of the above details, it may be noted that the claim by the very few students and small group of stakeholders is not true. The university will make its fullest efforts to assess its students appropriately only after making them learn and gain confidence with technical professional knowledge. Okay, so that is about the contents of the press release by the VTU. So I also wanted to update you about so this in the Twitter handle, Dr. Ashwath Narayan, the Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, as well as the Higher Education Minister of Karnataka, came live, had a Facebook live, and had a live, and he had an interview with Deccan Herald's Akram Mohammed. So let's see some of the details of that interview. So in that, he has mentioned that we cannot get away from conducting any of the academic activities. It is a continuous process. We need to do the required things to be done. We don't know when we'll be permitted to start the classes. Until then, we cannot just tell people that they have been promoted or you've just passed. All these things are not possible. Until the lockdown is relaxed, the only way to continue academic activity is through online classes, PDFs, WhatsApp groups, YouTube channels, or Telegram group, or they can also do self-learning, learning from peers, etc. So the Honorable Minister has also mentioned that it's time for them to get involved and start learning. Later, when the lockdown is relaxed, we can think of whether classes to be conducted or not after lockdown. Whoever is not able to learn online, we can give them an optional opportunity to learn through direct classes. He has mentioned very clearly that that classes are not mandatory. So another question which was also asked in the interview was, you are playing with the lives of students, no broadband connectivity in rural areas. This was posted by some students too in the Facebook live session. So for that, the minister has replied that we are not imposing online classes. Online classes are provided as a solution because we cannot sit back. We need to reach out. Whatever possible in the given situation, we are trying to do our best. And some of the important points which he has mentioned in the Facebook live session was, after the relaxation of lockdown, we are planning to conduct classes for such students who could not make use of the online classes. And he has also mentioned that almost 80% of the syllabus is completed in degree colleges. And in VTU, less portion of syllabus is covered, which we are aware. For VTU students, we can have compensational, optional, regular classes for a longer duration after the relaxation of lockdown. After that, we can plan to take up whether exams can be conducted or not. Another question which was posed in the interview was, why is that the government reluctant to promote the students? For that, the Honorable Minister has answered that we are not reluctant. It's an academic activity. We are just ensuring that whatever required for teaching or learning is provided to them. So if they pass out without the exams, if people are not interested or not possible to take up the exams, they will be allowed to carry over the entire subjects to the next semester. So he has mentioned that in case if a student is not interested to take up the exams now, or is not in a position to take up the exams, he can carry over the entire subjects. It will not be mentioned as a backlog attempt. And he has also mentioned that the exams will be very liberal. So he has also finally concluded that this virus is not going to leave us. So we need to follow the regular academic prescribed standards. Okay, that's all about the updates. For further updates, please subscribe to the channel. See you in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.